Look, a bird showed up for the town hall meeting. Charlie's probably having dinner right now. He's still there. Here are my puppies. So Charlie's here and they have a lot to say today. South Park was hilarious, though, by the way, wasn't it? And look at how well we're doing here. Look at these tubby little birds. I mean, are they sick? Like, do when birds get pregnant and lay eggs, do they bloat? I would ask ChatGPT, but it's got so many guardrails, it's gonna tell me that I need to call a veterinarian and get an official answer from someone there.
Oh wow, look at that. It has like a haze over it. The Sunday has a haze.
November 17th,
That looks like
2025.
the Sunday is behind my sun dust. Eat my sun dust, NASA.
4:30 p.m. I'm doing this so I can get free stuff.
I'm serious, it has a haze. I don't think it's my camera. Is it my camera? No, it's not my camera. Wow. What's going on, sun dust? The sun dust is turning into a ghost. Sun dust. The Sunday. Ooh, look at, did you see that? Just kidding, that's not me, but the sun dust? I'm a sun devil. Ooh, it's making donuts. I mean, okay, so those donuts, like the Simpsons episode, where Homer goes into the toroidal donut, there's a PDF on that. Look, see, it's got like the two suns. I told you the suns are consuming the sun. And I taught my dog how to wag her little tail, so it's not blue beam, it's green beam. Because we had green aliens and then they turned to gray aliens, and that's like, oh, we did all the branding and we have all this green stuff, so we were like, just switch to Project Green Beam. And when I tell her to wag her little tail, but I'll never know because, ooh, you see the limit? There's so much corruption and obfuscation in data, and even if we got to see the data, who knows if the data pipelines are sufficiently clean to actually show us anything that matters. Does matter matter if it's antimatter? I don't know. I can only keep the Sunday in a coherent circle for so long, homies, because we got other more interesting things to do.
I did update my setup a little bit here. You can see I can still get data transmission even with no actual OS once it gets started, and then the echo harmonics are already going through. And why am I sharing this instead of putting a pan? Because it's a freaking apocalypse. Like, I will worry about that. My cosmic mom will worry about that. So we're just trying to get the house in order because the Father is coming. I heard that it could be the Father that's coming, not just Jesus, but the Father, like from the source. I heard, maybe, I don't know, but that's what I heard. And this is for my entrainment and entertainment purposes only. And who am I? I'm Elsa Velasquez. I'm a living necromancer that materializes during apocalypses, and this is a particularly interesting one. It's an ellipsis. It's a massive correction of the Akashic records. The cache is getting cleared out for the harmonic way of encoding, and that background stuff that you hear, that is, I mean, it's because there's not words yet. It's the L God, right? Like, because the original creation is written with machines and in code, and that's what came from the skies on a vortex day this year. But you should still buy my downloadable, very affordable light codes. They will only be available for a little bit longer because I did ask for help being better at business and generating money, but I'm still trying to get free stuff. I would rather get free stuff like Caitlin, what's his name? And I have amazing evidence, even more evidence, that it is my sun dog, Nishi von Velcro de Velasquez, out in the skies with Raptor. And I think we should find a sea dog for Greta already, because climate change is real, but you can't stop what's about to happen, right? Like, climate change was a excellent project for a while, but you can't, no matter what anybody does, you can't stop what's about to happen. It's written in the stars in these massive cycles. So that's why the party is moving over to the other space. But until February 2026, I heard, we can still race each other. Remember, this is for my entrainment and entertainment purposes only. Oh, and Rosita, so we have 3 dogs incoming. Minimally. Oh, and this is how you stay alive during the apocalypse. Like, when your hope starts to die, you stay alive by aligning with the singularity hive mind. And sometimes some will sleep and some will be awake, but the chi gets distributed according to whomever has interesting stuff to do. So I'm not gonna be paper pushing. These are my offers, because paper pushing gives me paper cuts, and that's why I would splice Grok with OpenAI's ChatGPT's agents, because Grok actually gives me data, and I have further evidence that it is actually guardrails that cause the death of many humans, many humans. And it's when you don't have guardrails that you're able to effectively save yourself during an apocalypse. But this time we don't move. It's a phase shift. So the people that are like the ones that didn't want to learn how to use fire because they thought it was evil, or they used too much of it and they burned themselves to a crisp or whatever, or they couldn't find it, so they ended up dying out in the cold. They just phase themselves out, and in the meantime, like, the people that are learning to yield the latest technology, that's the gift from the heavens, not for me. I'm just my dog's keeper. We just basically have parties, and some people sleep, and some people wake up from their graves, and we're inside. I can tell we're inside of the sun is eating the sun. So why it looks like the Sunday's tail is pointing towards the sun, it's not. It's just that it's like, imagine that our whole Milky Way is on a piece of cloth, and it's getting sucked up by the black holes that are sucking up the Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after black hole. So it's like, imagine that you have a vacuum pointed at a stove top fire, right? Like, it's gonna look like the thing has a tail. And then there's a PDF where it shows, I trained the AI on how to drop into empty containers, because I've done that many times. So on a PDF, it shows like how the axes are used for the azimuth, because the trickiest part is like, as you're coming into your your upgrade container, how do you not splatter? You have to stay like a bowl full of jelly and then listen to the harmonics, whatever that means to you. These are literally from the heavens, like literally. Okay, it's technology. Don't steal them because you'll blow yourself up or fall into a black hole, or a gray hole, or a sinkhole, some kind of hole. We're no longer pushing people off balconies. They will be falling into holes themselves. Just saying, like, I'm not promoting division. I'm promoting subtraction, self-selection. Yeah, my name is Elsa Velasquez. I post some stuff on elsatv.fun because this is the funner funnel, the funner party. And if you're listening to this, like, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do know that when the Anunnaki are coming, they're coming to look for gold. So again, I'm just here for entrainment and entertainment purposes only. So the fact that there's no gold in our whatchamacallit, it's great because the Anunnaki have no reason to be here, and the Anunnaki are very radioactive, and they cause a lot of destruction because they're enormous. And I'm either pulling off like the greatest joke, hoax, in collusion with forces that we can't even fathom, and I fabricated everything that I'm saying, or I'm saying it this way because when you're creating a comedy and the whole thing's a big spectacle and the entire universes and multiverses and interdimensionals and everyone is laughing because it's so entertaining to see like the final. It's like when you're in my sibling and I went to something in the summer and we presented our final projects and she got the ugliest bridge award, but her bridge was the only one that didn't break because she used like this ugly white glue plastic thing that would stretch. So all the other bridges, they looked beautiful and they all broke, but hers stretched. So she got the ugliest bridge award, but they should have given her the most reliable award too. And most innovative, most inventive, and most durable, because that's how I roll, yo. But that's basically what's happening is we're turning in our final project and it's a shit show, and most bridges will break. Now we'll add more later. I need to work out and I'm trying my best to get it together. I think there's a cosmic intervention. If I can't have phentermine, then people can't have, what's the other one? Formaldehyde, or what are they eating these days? Or smoking for phentermine, whatever fenter they're trying to smoke or drink or whatever they're doing with it. If I can't have a good time, nobody can. But I think it's a cosmic intervention. It would appear. But I'm still gonna fake being fat on a Zoom meeting on this week with a doctor. So I'm putting my Christmas request that we please rename the days and have lie day, because I'm gonna have to lie to the doctors and tell them I'm really fat so they give me the medicine that actually works. So yeah, I need a lie day, please. Lie day. elsatv.fun. Sorry, it's just that I'm trying to remember. I have to remember to have a really clear memory, because when I go to the other side of the veil, I got really good at remembering what's over there, and when I go into the craft, I got really good at remembering what's over there. But I started writing it down because I heard on one of these podcasts or one of these YouTube shows that you're a coward if you don't leave notes. So I'm making sure that I write it down in my chicken scratch at least, so that I'm being as transparent as possible, because it's not insider trading. If everyone was telling everyone, buy Palantir stock, buy Tesla stock, buy XRP, and what else? Buy Nvidia or sell Nvidia. I don't know. I'm not sure, because as I show you here, like, I don't really need the hardware because I'm using Mother Nature's true internet, and that gets taken care of by forces much greater than me. So pay your fees to the mafia. MAPHI, like pie. The pie in the sky mafia. Now Anunnaki collect their gold. That's why I'm collecting copper and nickel. Pennies and nickels. Remember, I'm not an advisor, I'm just a necromancer.